Dear students, in our last lecture, we were discussing about land reforms. Today, we will learn about subsidies, a debatable topic, and the features of Indian industry and trade during 1950 to 1990. There is a segment of people who say subsidies is good and it is needed because poor benefit from it. And if there are no subsidies, poor farmers could not be able to cultivate the crops. On the other hand, there are group of people who says subsidy is poor because once you are giving subsidy, you are decreasing their motivation to work and motivation to increase productivity. So, you have both the views that people work around. Removing subsidies would not benefit the target group and therefore the burden would lie on the government. That means the entire financial burden would lie on the government. If we talk about statistics and the growth in agriculture, we have seen GDP from agriculture in 1950 was 67.5%, which declined to 64.9% in 1990. So, therefore, what we needed was the unemployment that has grown up from the agriculture sector should be absorbed somewhere else. It should be absorbed with industry, trade and manufacturing sector or the service sector. And if it is not absorbed, it would again leads to problems in the economy. So, the idea was to bring more people into the trade and industry because this is a kind of more and stable employment as compared to agriculture sector because it is not seasonal employment like agriculture sector. During the period 1950s to 1990s, proportion of GDP contributed by agriculture sector declined significantly, but there was no decline in the population depending on it. That is, 67.5% of population was dependent on agriculture in 1950 and 64.9% in 1990, approximately the same. Now, we will discuss about the industry and trade during 1950 to 1990. As we know, Indian economy is divided into three occupational sectors: primary sector, secondary sector and tertiary sector. Agriculture sector was the part of primary sector, now the secondary sector. We will discuss why industrial sector is important for our economy. The 5-year plan places a lot of emphasis on the industrial development because a nation cannot progress if the industrial base is not strong. It is the industrial sector which promotes modernization and overall prosperity of the economy. Employment provided by this industrial sector is more stable than employment in agriculture sector. As we know, at the time of independence, the variety of industries was very limited. Industries were largely confined to cotton textiles and jute. At that time, we had only two big iron and steel firms in India, one in Jamshedpur and other in Kolkata. But after independence, we needed to extend our industrial base, as it is of utmost importance for the economic growth of an economy. As we know, no country can avoid industrialization since every country is planned for rapid industrialization for attaining economic growth. The economic history of advanced countries also shows that industrialization is a pre-requirement for rapid economic growth. The development of industries is important due to the following reasons. First one is shifting from primary sector to secondary sector. That is, agriculture sector to industrial sector is very important for economic growth of a nation. Because agriculture is the most important occupation in an underdeveloped economy, not of developing or developed economy. Industrialization is important to solve the problem of disguised unemployment. It is a kind of unemployment in which there are people who are visibly employed but actually they are unemployed. This situation is also known as hidden unemployment. In such a situation, more people are engaged in a work than required, which is a common feature of agriculture as it is a waste of human energy. Therefore, it is urgent and necessary to go for industrialization. And industrialization is also important to generate employment opportunities. We have to expand our industrial base. So, excess labor force, that means more than required number could be absorbed as the industries provide stable employment than agriculture sector. And it is the industry that promote modernization, growth, high national income and high per capita income. Industrialization is also important because with the growth of the industrial sector, the basic infrastructure also develops like roads, dams, banking, health, housing, education, which further hasten the growth rate of industrial development and growth of the economy. And due to industrialization, urbanization also increases. Industries help in building a sound base for a self-reliant economy. Industries like electricity, communication, chemical industries, etc. help in achieving the objective of self-reliance. In India, our industrial sector is obtained by both the private sector and public sector. The policy makers thought that the industries should not be left only in the hands of private sector as there were at the time of independence. So, they thought that the government should also have some control on industries. Role of government was considered important in the industrial sector due to the following reasons. Motive of social justice and public welfare is not found in private sector as their ultimate goal is profit maximization. It leads to income inequalities in the economy which retards the growth of the economy. So, in private sector, there was a lack of capital to undertake investment. At the time of independence, Indian private industrialists did not have sufficient capital to invest in industrial projects, due to which government had to undertake capital investment through public sector undertakings, commonly known as PSUs. In short, we can say that private and public sector are complementary in leading the path of progress. Only in the hands of public sector or only in the hands of private sector we can't progress. These two are complementary. So this is all about Indian industries and trade during 1950s to 1990s.